Video number 1398. Sometimes we get confused regarding the language of the court. Of course, in section 138 of the CPC, it is clearly stated that the language of the High Court is English. Likewise, Article 348 of the Constitution of India, language of the court is English. Of course, the vernacular language or local language also can be used. But basically, language of the court means definitely English. So, this has come up into discussion once again in the Gujarat High Court. Why? So, let us look into the incident. This is a case of contempt petition against a local journalist by name Vishal Vyas, who runs a magazine by name Samna Bhrashtachar Ka. That is I think Voice Against Corruption, if it is in English. I don't know the meaning correctly. So he runs a Samna Bhrashtachar Ka. So a contempt of court proceedings were initiated against him in the year 2014. Now, on Monday, that is on 3/1/2022, when the matter came up before the two judges bench of Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court, Arvind Kumar and A.J. Shastri, right? So, when they have taken the matter, and this contemptor, he was appearing in person. Of course, you know, the contemptor can appear in person also. So, when he is appearing as party in person, he started speaking in or addressing the court in Gujarati language. Then the High Court, Honorable Chief Justice, remarked that, please remember, English is the official language of the court and you have to speak in English. But still, Mr. Vishal Vyas started speaking in Gujarati only. Of course, at this stage, even the Chief Justice offered him the services of an interpreter, so that when he speaks in Gujarati, this interpreter can translate the same into English. So, the High Court even got to the extent of advising him to go to the Gujarat State Legal Service Authority and get the services of an advocate if the so-called Vishal Vyas could not speak in English. So he can go to the Legal Service Authority who will appoint a lawyer. You may be knowing Article 39A of the Constitution says that regarding the free legal aid, even the court offered him. But still, the contemptor, that is Vishal Vyas, started speaking in Gujarati and insisted. That means he is persistent to speak in Gujarati only. He may be interested in the local language, we don't know. Of course, contempt. Already contempt proceedings were there against him. Means you can understand his psychology. So his insistence of speaking in Gujarati only prompted the bench to remark that it is not acceptable and the proceedings were stopped. So they refused to accept his submissions. So in this connection, the High Court clearly stated that there is a rule in the High Court that if any party who does not hire a lawyer appears in person, he has to speak and argue in English only. The bench also underlined Article 348 of the Constitution of India, so which mandates that the language of the High Court would be English. So that is the importance. Of course, here you may be knowing the Honorable Chief Justice of India, he always thrusts pressure on speaking or even delivering judgments in the vernacular or local language. It's a different aspect, no doubt it can be there. But the problem here is when he was asked to submit his arguments or submissions in English, when he could not do so, you could have asked for an interpreter. For this also he refused. That is, shows his cantankerous nature. Already he is facing the contempt proceeding. He should have been more careful and without obliging to the remarks of the judge, he is cantankerously going on to submit whatever he likes and that he wanted to speak in Gujarati. If it is for the sake of mother tongue or with interest of language, definitely it have been appreciated. But the attitude of the contemptor should be taken into account and such people should not be allowed. And same thing was done by the Gujarat High Court also. So So here what you have to learn is, number one, regarding the language of the court, and of course if you are not able to speak in the so-called English language, definitely you can take the services of an interpreter, but you should not object the proceedings of the court. Already, what is contempt? Contempt is nothing but stalling the proceedings of the court by using some action, and once again you will definitely land in trouble. Anyway, from this incident we have to learn that English is the language of the court, and the contemptor was asked to speak in English only. Right? Thank you very much.